So let's try to do the so-called horizontal swing drill. So keep your body upright.
Okay.
And then,
With club?
yeah.
Yep.
So if you keep your arms relatively close to your body, then the club will be horizontal like this.
Okay.
Then try to swing the club horizontally.
Swing
So
with
yeah,
regular stance?
regular stance. Yep.
So horizontal.
And then, so currently you're just pushing the club with your arms, right?
Yeah.
Give more wind up, and then swing around, swing around.
And keeping, I feel like I'm
You're only doing this.
Yeah,
You're only
not-
doing this.
It's not doing very good
Yeah.
staying horizontal. So this is more, so keeping standard here.
So try to generate the whipping action. Let it go.
So keeping this
So
unit locked.
first, I want to see two things. One, using your wrist a bit more.
Oh, you
So
do.
at the end of the backswing, give a wrist cock here.
Okay.
Flex the elbow, but wrist cock here, and then use your wrist. And then another,
So not keeping this triangle locked.
no, just give a little bit of wrist motion. So let's first try that one, yeah. But and then you have to have more time back there.
More time back there.
Swing hard. Okay, so now you're adding your wrist motion a little bit, right?
Yep.
The next one is toward the end of the backswing, lower your body slightly.
Lower body slightly.
Not from the beginning, but so initially your main goal is to throw the arms and club this way. So bring them this way. And then toward the end of the backswing, instead of directly coming out, while it's here, slightly squat. And then start the downswing by pushing the ground hard with your left leg.
So here, squat, and then push with left leg up.
And then you don't have to move this way. So just push vertically up. So let's use the trigger motion. Okay. Trigger first. Again.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You start using your legs. So
Okay, so trigger, back, squat, push.
yeah. So let me show you. The idea is, so initially what you did was pretty much this is locked. The goal here, and then try to push here.
Yeah.
Now the first one we added the wrist motion. So toward the end, we will introduce the wrist cock here. By using the wrist a bit more, already it will be faster. Now the real deal is from here.
Okay, so giving it a full,
By using the legs,
yeah.
you'll be able to swing hard.
Swing it.
Yeah. So again, this is a continuous motion. So throw the club this way, trigger, and then as it's going back, toward the end of the backswing, you have to lower. Instead of you start the downswing and the lowering is too late.
Okay, so so similar to what we're doing with, instead of taking that step while I'm still facing away, I'm now lowering while we're still going back.
So it's still toward the end of the backswing. And then give a more squat. Give a more squat.
More squat.
And then start the downswing with the leg action instead of arm action.
Okay.
Still,
That's still arming.
yeah.
Oh man.
So it's because you're standing up too quickly.
Okay.
Just first and then do this. It's separated. But what should happen is the leg action should help the turn. It's a bit better. It's a bit better. So you have to time this really well.
Yeah.
By using the leg kick, you will do the downswing. And then have enough turn, have enough turn. Yes. But enough turn.
No more turn.
Yeah, so have a more rigorous trigger motion. More rigorous trigger. The trigger will give you good backswing. Still, it's too quick. Everything is too quick. So the trigger motion should be bigger. Trigger motion should be bigger, yeah. Exactly. So the whole thing is basically tempo driven.
Yeah.
If you have really short trigger, then you tend to have a short
Everything else,
backswing.
right. Yeah.
Have good. So that's why I asked you to make the ooh sound. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay.
So this is the a big part of the entire rhythm. If this timing is
Short
right,
that, then everything else
if
is
this
gonna
tempo
fall.
is right,
Yeah.
then this tempo will be also right, and then downswing. So maintain the same motion, but they have a bit slower tempo. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So that way you will be able to have more time in the backswing as well. Yeah, so try to kick the ground with your left leg, and then let the hands and club go. Yes. You see, now you're engaging your lower body. Look at this. So what's happening now is, so initially you could generate the fastest speed, but it was all
upper body
from
arms,
upper body.
yeah.
And then the legs are pretty much straight here, and then try to swing like this.
Yeah.
But now you start using your lower body. The real power is coming from the legs.
Which is, that's always the ground force.
Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. So again, so you will control the overall timing by using the timing of the trigger.
Yeah.
So trigger motion is really important. And then make it more continuous and more rigorous. So make it more continuous. That means everything should be continuous.
Okay.
Instead of just the snapping in the downswing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That was a good one.
So overall, look at the flow of motion here. Now you're using this leg action.
And I'm barely getting squatting.
But this is a good start.
A lot more than I was.
Now you're having the right flow of the motion. So if we go back to this thing here, the trigger, stage one, still
very low,
your legs
yeah.
are very straight,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But now, with this horizontal swing, you're now using the
Yeah.
knee flexion and extension more.
To get that
Yeah.
power coming.
So this is
out
the
of-
idea.
Yeah.
Again, let's practice this a bit more. I think this is the first time I'm doing this horizontal drill in front of the camera. But so again, the whole idea is use a little bit of wrist cock in the back, and then as you approach to the backswing, so where you started the
As
second
you start
step,
the squat.
you will start the squatting. So taking step and taking the squat motion, these are similar.
The timing of the push, I'm pushing prior to arms, or I'm pushing at the same time?
Actually, the maximum force will occur on the way down. So, but you start pushing, from the beginning.
Okay.
And I try to push the ground, particularly with the left leg, hard. So in order to push the ground good with the left leg, you'll have to shift your weight to the left side.
To the left side to be able to give it.
Yeah. Then you'll be able to really use your left side.
So this is a combination of that feeling like I'm taking that step to get into here, while I'm still going backswing.
So
And it's
when
starting
you
to
take a
get-
squat, it's not just the squat, just the coming down and going symmetrically. Rather, come down and then you also have shift motion.
Okay.
Again, the trigger was weak, so that's why.
Okay. Just trying to feel it a little bit slower.
Yeah, actually, the really slow motion will help in terms of connecting the motion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Feel the overall flow.
Yeah, that's never used my
Yeah. So that's
getting into that.
that's a
No.
very different animal.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you start using your left leg. So when you repeat this motion, then you will be able to find the real natural flow.
Yeah.
So always the best way to practice is repeat the swing many times. Instead of try to hit the ball every time. Yeah.
Okay. So just kind of keep getting this.
Yes. Now this time, let's exaggerate this. So try to have a lot of squat. Let's see how far you can go down. Intentional, exaggerate the squat, okay? You see? But still it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Because overall flow is right.
Yeah.
The timing is good. So you can use your legs more. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm feeling like this is like I'm spinning out rather than pushing up.
You have to push up. But because this is an upright posture,
Yeah.
so it's a bit difficult. But when you lean forward slightly, then it's
Push
easier.
into that.
Yeah. Mhm. So currently it's a horizontal swing, so level swing. So that's why you feel that way. But
So that's okay.
yeah.
I feel like it's
Now let's do this. So lean your upper body forward slightly,
Yep.
and then try to move the club between. So this is where your club head was passing,
So-
and this is the actual. So about halfway.
okay.
So then you'll be able to lean your body forward slightly, and then try to maintain the same motion. Mm-hmm. Now, so give an active trigger. Yes. So when you have active trigger, then everything looks a lot more flowing. Yes.
Feels so loose.
Mm-hmm.
Floppy.
Yeah. Now you have the drum and hitting the drum hard. So when you use the whole body, the swing motion becomes a lot more natural and flowing. So you don't have to snap your arms.
Yeah.
Because now the timing is,
It's all working in sequence.
yeah,
Yeah.
timing is basically dictated by the leg action.
Okay.
You cannot really snap your arms. So this is the big difference.
Right.
If you start engaging your lower body, then you're not snapping. If you can't do that, because the whole rhythm,
Is
whole
dictated.
muscle
Yeah.
action is
Yeah.
based on the timing of the leg kick.
Yeah.
But if you don't use the leg, then you can do whatever you want with arms.
Right.
So this is one way to control overall rhythm. So when you're under control, under pressure, let's say, in the competition, this is the 18th hole. And then you're about to hit the ball to the green. This will basically change the whole
You can
outcome.
be real quick in that situation.
Yeah, and you are under pressure.
Yeah.
But if you use your leg action, you'll never be able to rush.
It keeps everything in better sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, swing this 3 times. So halfway down. Mm-hmm. Yes.